My name is Genevieve Martin. I'm the Executive Director of the Dave's Killer Bread Foundation. We work directly with other businesses across the country to help kind of debunk the myths behind hiring people with criminal backgrounds and why that's good for business. Talking about hiring somebody with a criminal background, immediately a lot of people have little red flags that come up and they go, oh, I could never do that. It sounds great, but I can't do that because won't they be more problematic in the workplace? Actually, what we have found, and we crunched data on ourselves a few years ago to make sure that what we were saying was actually accurate. And we looked at folks with criminal backgrounds versus those without on our workforce. And we compared their performance and what they were written up for, if they were written up at all. And in each scenario that we ran, we found that people with a felony conviction performed slightly better than their counterpart. It was just a little bit, but in every single bucket. So they're not more problematic. They just want to come in, do the work, and be able to leave just like everyone else. So when talking to leadership in your company, so if you're the HR director and you realize, look, we need to fill jobs, it's really tricky to get talent that will stick. How do I get my leadership to buy into this idea of providing second chances? So first, I would talk about how this isn't going to hurt the company necessarily. This is something that you need. And so here is a pipeline of candidates you've just maybe not looked at before. So we don't want to turn away talent. If the leader needs a little bit more coaxing along, which is totally fine and very normal, I talk a little bit about some of the national stats that help them understand what that looks like. So the fact that we over-incarcerate beyond any other developed country in the world, that means a lot of people have backgrounds. So 1 in 3 Americans has a criminal record in some way, shape, or form. So we all know multiple people that have been touched by the system, whether we realize it or not. Then I would always recommend that you really humanize this work. So whether that's you have a candidate already or you already have somebody on your team that has a background that might be comfortable talking about it, bringing a face to the work really helps people kind of change their perception about who commits crimes and what that looks like. So if you go to dkbfoundation.org, we have a second chance playbook or the employer roadmap that's built out to talk about a lot of the common misconceptions or concerns or questions that an employer has. And if you need help along the way, feel free to reach out to us at the Dave's Killer Bread Foundation and we'll help you find your way.